we are taking the M2 drifting. That's right, in this video, we're going to be taking the G87 M2 around a drift circuit. So I'm very excited, but before we do that, there is a little bit of housekeeping to do. We've got a couple of new products on the car that I want to show you, and then we also need to prepare the car for drifting because obviously there is a high risk of things getting damaged and whatever else. So let's get into it.
But Jack, you're not going to damage nothing, are you?
No, I'm literally DK.
I just want to mention here, Jack doesn't actually know how to drift.
A few moments later.
Join us the very next day, and it is a very beautiful but very cold British morning. We're finally here. We're going to take this car drifting. Luckily, today's not looking too busy. Obviously, this is going to be my first time drifting this car, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. The ground is completely frozen, so hopefully that will save a bit of our tyres as well, which give us a bit more life, because obviously we've got budgets on the rear, but we've also then got my semi-slicks, which if I'd have drove here on these today, we probably wouldn't have made it here, would we? We would have gone straight into a bush. Yeah, anyway, we're going to start unpacking the car now, get all the bits out the boot, and yeah, get straight on with it.
So everyone's just unloading all their skid wheels at the moment, as you can see, and then I've just looked at the wheels that Jack's decided to use as his skid wheels.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
So Jack, what's going on down here then at the moment?
I'm just doing some bodge job protecting of the wrap, because this is where obviously the tyre's going to fling up. If they get hot, it's going to sort of ruin the wrap.
Yeah,
so
that tape's really going to help, isn't it? Big up, Joe.
What's up? What's up?
One thing I've noticed is everyone's got like 205s on the rears. We've got like 295s.
Yeah, we've got 295s, but they ain't got 600 brake.
That's true. That's
right, should we go have a quick little walk around, see what's
Yeah,
here?
should we give you some context as to what we're going to be with today? Because
yeah,
we're standing out a little bit, aren't we?
Yeah, we are a little bit of an odd one out.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the M2's there, probably the only non-drift car that's actually here today.
Yeah, yeah. And it's basically 36, 36, E36, MX-5,
yep,
E92.
That's it.
Nice. What else we got? That's probably a 36 on the back.
Wait, we got to go.
We've got our briefing now. We've got our driver briefing.
Let's go do the briefing.
Let's do it.
So Jack, we're about to go on the track for the first time. You ready?
Yeah, we've had our media briefing. We've been told. I've had a few tips given to me. We're now going to go and chuck it on what they call like the learner pen, basically. So where people that have never done this before go. And yeah, we're just going to start off. We'll do some donuts first, then we'll do a little figure of 8, and then we'll get a little bit more
hopefully
drifty-wifty.
Right, let's go, bruv.
Let's do it.
So, for starters, what we're going to do is pop the car into fully traction off, put it into drift mode, Jack.
Let's go. So, home, drift analyzer, activate.
Activate anyway. Yeah,
so
boy.
We're now ready.
We're now in drift mode.
Right, before I take this car out and potentially bang it, I need to make sure that you're subscribed, otherwise there's literally no point in me doing this. And 95% of you watching it are not subscribed, so hit that subscribe button to see more of this content.
So all we've got that we can hit here is a cone.
Yeah.
So we should be all right, isn't it, Jack, really?
Should be, yeah.
There is a cone somewhere down here.
Did I hit the cone?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, cone survived.
Cone survived it. Well, first off, what did we get? We got a free start.
That's all right. We'll take a free start.
That ain't bad for the first go.
That was in first gear.
Yeah.
Stay in first.
Yeah, I wouldn't go no more than first.
Alright, so we'll go the same again.
I would just try to be like a little bit less aggressive.
Yeah, with the steering, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
So at this point, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident and dial that donut in.
It's quite grippy though, isn't it?
Yeah, it does grip up. The front grips up a lot.
Yeah. Get the hang of it now. Very slow.
So that is the donut nailed, done, lovely. I am now going to take this up to the next level because I think I've got it in my locker.
That was lovely.
Yeah, boy.
Spud me. Yeah, boy.
Let the car cool down a little bit, just because we don't want to kill these tyres straight away.
3.5 star now. So
Oh yeah, 3.5.
there we go. Drift angle 30 degrees.
Yeah, boy! Jack's decided that he's now completed the donut.
Yeah, I feel like the donut we're kind of wasting tyres a little bit because I feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
I felt like I was quite confident with that anyway. We've just had to check.
Tweak it a little bit.
Make sure, yeah.
And now what we're trying then?
So these are the other playpens. These are a bit bigger and they've got a bit more room. So if we want to try something a little bit...
Figure of 8.
Yeah, a little figure of 8, we can do so.
Attempting our first figure of 8.
Figure of 8, yeah.
So what are you thinking? Maybe go down here, try and get a spin on it.
Scope it out a little bit.
Little scope, yeah.
Hot off the heels of some amazing donuts, I'm full of beans and I'm about to smash these figure of 8s.
Yeah, you gripped up then. Your wheel started to spin and everything like that. You hit the red line in first, started to grip, then swung it in and understeered.
Yeah.
You know what? Come down here into that open bit, do some donuts, and then come out of the donut in second gear. Yeah.
Can I just say also, in front of me here, I've got M Drift in my heads-up display and it looks really sick. What's happening here? Right.
Start with a left foot brake.
Let's start now.
Right, so left foot brake, accelerate, a little bit more. That's it.
Window wipers. I've just had a 1-star come up saying that's
Well, if it wasn't immediately obvious, I'm obviously shocking at drifting and a figure of 8 was out of the question. So we need to start learning what we're doing and start analysing where I'm going wrong.
Bro, you literally need no throttle.
Yeah.
That's it. It's coming into it. I need to remember. You literally need
Half throttle.
It's like, bro, I'm literally giving nothing.
Yeah.
Jack, be serious now.
Right.
Right, be serious
That
now.
was good. The donut was good.
Engine's overheated. Just as
Oh yeah, I thought you couldn't overheat these.
just as we started getting started, it's come up engine overheated. Well, that was good though. We started picking it
was a
up.
bit better
Right,
then.
let's have a break. Let
Yeah,
this
let's
geezer
have a
on,
break.
and then we'll come back. We've managed to get the donut perfect.
Yeah.
Figure of 8,
Not so much.
not so much. So we're gonna have a cup of tea, relax for a bit, come back to it.
So before, in terms of setup, I just had everything in sport, but I'm actually going to put engine in sport this time, so the throttle's not so immediate. I'm going to put chassis in sport plus just so it's as stiff as possible. I'm going to leave steering in comfort and then we'll put brake in sport.
Yep.
And we'll see how we get on.
Give it a go.
Rear differential lock.
Drivetrain fault.
So we've just had
A drivetrain fault.
We've had a new one. Let's turn it off and turn it on again.
After using the correct method to fix the car, we were back in business.
Yeah, that's much better. Much more control. Picking it, you're getting it. Sweet. That was good though. You're getting there.
Getting there.
It was smooth, and then as we come out for
It's
like
the transition
out,
so hard.
yeah.
They say a good man never blames his tools, but I'm telling you, this is the car's fault. So I'm going to get our resident drifter, Mr. R23, on the case.
So I'm going to give it a quick little go in Jack's car, which I'm quite excited for.
Just don't send it into a barrier, man.
Don't send it into a barrier and we're all good.
star then. Best drift.
Nice, there you go.
Best drift, baby.
Alright, well maybe it is me.
Won't do too much. Don't
No, that was nice.
It's your fun, isn't it?
No, that was sick.
We firmed it though.
Yeah.
We got a figure of 8.
Alright, let's have a go on it. I'm gonna try. I'll try first now.
Yeah. Try first, but keep the throttle a little bit lower. Yeah.
Lower.
So nice having that bit extra bit of lock though compared to my car.
Yeah, is it? What's your opinion on the lock? Like, is there enough there?
Yeah, no, it's sweet.
Too much throttle.
Right, so what it is, so when see how you're sitting like redlining, you don't want to try and transition when you're redlining because it's gripping at that point.
Okay.
So what you kind of want to do is almost be bouncing in and out.
Yeah.
So you're giving
very
it like
lightly.
Very, very lightly, and then say for instance, so imagine this is the figure of 8 that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You come round doing a circle and everything like that. You want to hang it out quite far. Hang it out quite far till the car is almost facing this way.
Yeah.
And then you don't even throttle at that point. So when you're
you let
transitioning,
off almost and drive. So this is drifting lessons with Jack. So these are my 2 cones, and I'm going to draw a real nice set of double Ds at the moment because that's what Nathan was basically creating. And that's why when you were sort of coming around here, you were basically getting the right angle every time. You're scrubbing a load of speed by this point. So when you get to this, the car's just swinging around nicely. I was being very aggressive and I'm coming around like this and then I'm going straight across. When I'm trying to make this cone again, I'm putting in a load of steering lock and the car's just spinning.
Right, pep talk has happened. Now is figure of 8 time.
It is. What we're going to do, we're going to break it, put it back to first principles. We're just going to drive in a figure of 8.
Yep.
And then I'm going to slowly add more and more lock.
That's it, yeah.
F87's having it over there. That looks sick.
Yes! Right.
We did it though.
You did it though. Spud me on that.
How was that?
That was sick. Well, we just need like one more, I think.
One more donut. Oh, one more go.
Like, yeah, one more go. But when you transition out, I'm just gonna pull backwards.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that exactly.
Set me what you need.
Yeah, we'll do that exact same thing again.
You need.
What's happening now, Jack?
Right, we're now going to be changing. If you have a little look at this, Nath, around here, you can sort of see why these are going to be coming off. Because obviously that's not ideal for traction. So.
No, yeah. It's time to get them off.
Yep.
And then we'll get the proper skid wheels on.
Yeah, the proper ones. So here's the wheels that are now going on. These are on AD09s, and as you can see, I've already had a bit of fun on them. So we're not going to have a lot of time, to be honest with you. But it's another set of tyres.
The spanner's been thrown in the works.
Literally. Basically, we've gone to go back out for another drive and we've had a handbrake fault come up on the car and it literally won't let us drive forward. Yeah, we can't move, we're immobilised at the minute. We've just phoned up our guys at BM and they basically told us that we've knocked a plug or something like that on this rear wheel. So
yeah, so they basically said to us, I think as we've pulled the wheel off, we've hopefully should find a plug which is unplugged. Where the cords come off the M2, obviously when the tyre got shredded, it had actually pulled this little clip up and out. So now when we connect that, it should work. Fixed it!
Let's do it, let's go.
We're gonna bin it.
Should we go back on the learning pad?
Yeah.
I'll
go and skits again.
So we've taken 2 steps forward and 1 step back here. I'm starting to lose my head, and to be honest, I think I need the help of a drift instructor, and luckily we see one on the side of the road.
Tips?
It's all good.
It's nice to see you out having some fun.
Shall I get him in here?
What?
Should we get him in here? Because he can probably explain it better than me. He's professional.
Yeah,
drifter.
go on.
Get him in.
Right, so we're in auto. We're locking it into a gear.
Yep.
Are you doing it first or second?
It's locked in first, because
Yeah,
it's a bit
it's
smaller.
right. It's the right place for it.
Yeah.
In here, you don't really have the legs for second, so you'll be getting too high up. The only thing I'm seeing for you is when you're doing your circles, you're a bit shallow, so you want to just let the back end come out a bit more on you and just use a bit more angle.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a limitation what you can do with the car.
Yeah,
it's fine, but yeah, let's give it a go and let's see what it works like from the inside, and I'll watch.
What happened there? Just a bit too much angle.
Bit too much angle, a bit too much throttle as it swung through.
Yeah.
So think of it like a pendulum on a clock. Yeah. When you go through, when you're going around doing a circle one way, I'm going to use your vent tabs as the reference point. When you're going through, as you come through here, your back end's sliding out to your left.
Yeah.
Then as you come for this cone, it's going to swing out to your right.
Yeah.
There's a pendulum effect. Now the car's obviously got physical weight in there. There's petrol tank back there. There's weight. There's axles, diffs, all that. The physical weight as it goes through is a great big pendulum swing. So you need to be able to lift off and let it slide, and then when it starts to stop sliding, put the power back in to then keep the actual drift, but not kind of. And if you put the power on too much too soon, you're pushing through the pendulum and overcooking it.
And that's when it's spinning.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a cheeky thing. I'm going to say let's swap places.
Go on.
It's a bit of a fight when it comes back round. There's the rhythm of it. Yeah. Okay. Works f***ing sick. That works really sick. So, car's lovely, really slick on working it. The throttle is real sensitive. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. When you put your foot on the throttle, where do you put your heel?
On the floor, I think, or in the air.
Is it actually up against the pedal? Because most people, when they drive a BMW, they don't. What they do, this is the pedal, it's pivoted at the bottom, same as my wrist. Yeah. What most people do, because most people have driven other cars all their life, where the pivot's at the top, they put their foot near the bottom of the pedal.
Right.
So when you do that,
You've got loads of...
if it's pivoted at the top, it's great because you've got all the control. When a BMW's the other way round, the pivot at the bottom, if you don't put your foot against, your heel against it, you don't have the sensitivity to control the throttle at the small pieces.
Yeah.
Now, when you were driving, you were still a bit heavy on the, like, adding the power. And when you're coming off, you're coming off a bit too much. So you kind of need just to smooth that out a fraction. If you can smooth that control off and make it smaller corrections, you'll find it'll smooth out. So to start with, just go for a donut only and try and keep it smooth revs. Keep it about 6 foot away, yeah? Keep it 6 foot away, smooth it out. Smooth out the accelerator. So you can smooth out the steering a bit. No, not quite.
Overthinking it now.
Just try and keep it at that set distance. Lovely. That's it, round. Keep your eye on the centre line, turn back. Ease off, back on.
Bit too much.
Didn't ease off quite soon enough and went to go back on a little bit soon because of it. That was great as an effort though. Really, really great.
Better, okay.
And you could see how you got the control over the car and you were placing it where you wanted it to be. That was excellent.
Alright, we'll get there.
Yeah, that was a great drive. Give your brain a reset and a moment to think and start again, because otherwise you end up making more of a hash out of it.
Yeah.
10 foot gap, remember? Remember just to watch the cone. Nice and wide, nice and wide, nice and wide, nice and wide. Cut. Ease off. Feather it, back in. Then go. Centre line. Flick back. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You got it. And flick.
I felt myself go on it then early.
It's alright. The thing is now, you've felt it from the passenger seat, you've also felt it from the driver's seat. You're now in the right place to be able to find it and keep it going.
Thank you so much.
Big thank you to Colgate for his help there. It took a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but we got there in the end.
Oh, he's gone. His engine's gone.
Oh.
We made it through the day.
The car survived.
There's a few little scary moments. Thought the parking brake might have gone. At one point the car thought we'd like crashed, so shut the engine off. And then we also had the diff overheating, but that was where I was just like, yeah, I was going a bit scatty to be fair. But yeah, mate, what a day. I've got a bit of an itch for it now. I enjoy it. And towards the end, we managed to get a figure 8 going. We didn't have enough tyres, but it was a really, really fun day. Car held up really well. It's looking a bit sorry for itself at the minute. Got odd matching wheels and things like that. Looks like a POV spec, like 530D, doesn't it? So yeah, guys, hope you really enjoyed the video. We really enjoyed making it. Please make sure that if you haven't subscribed, you do so, because we're going to be putting out a lot more content like this. It's not just salesy, here's this new product, things like that. A bit more car culture and stuff like that. So we're going to enjoy in doing that, and we want to make sure you're subscribed to enjoy it as well. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.